Comerica Park, home of the Tigers, a team that's made the playoffs each of the last 2 seasons, and tonight specifically, playoffs on the mind with the Pistons' championship dreams still alive. Tiger fans can dream of a Detroit double tonight, facing the visiting Texas Rangers. It is Rangers and Tigers.
They're short the injured Casey Mize, so Tyler Holton gets the start, though he's a bullpen arm. Anthony Rizzo is inside the pitch with us downstairs in some very plush seats today. When you see a bunch of pitchers in a game, Anthony, how does that change your prep?
Well, the homework's already been done. It's the 3rd game of the season. You've seen a few of these relievers before, so you really just lock in on the first guy you're going to see here on Holton, and then as they come, you just get on the iPad, you get the scouting reports, and you go from there.
On 2-2, Nimmo pushes it into center field. That's an opening base hit for Texas.
That'll bring up Andrew McCutchen. We have not seen him. Andrew McCutchen still around.
3-2 to McCutchen, and he swats it in the air for right field. It's a long run for Perez, who is camped to make the catch for round number 1.
So here's Corey Seager now with 1 on and 1 out.
1-2, wave and a miss on a breaking ball from Holton, and 2 gone.
Just very important, as always, to get ahead. And once you get ahead, you can tease them with that sweeper and get them to expand the strike zone. And that's what Tyler Holton did in that at-bat.
So 2 down first inning for Josh Young, and that is going to be it for Tyler Holton.
The Tigers pitcher is Brennan Hanafy, a right-handed sinker baller who will face Josh Young.
The 0-2, broken bat, little flare right side, and that just gets beyond Lee and out into right field. A few shards of wood coming off of Josh Young's bat, but it dies a hero as he extends his hitting streak to 12 games.
Hanafy checks Nimmo the 1-2, swing and a miss. There you go. Berger strikes out. Mini threat for the Rangers. They do not score.
For Leiter, he returns to the site of his big league debut back in April of 2024. Leiter made an appearance here and gave up 7 earned runs in 3 2/3. So this is just the 2nd time that he has faced the Tigers in his career.
He attacks the first pitch and pops it up. Third base side, Josh Young makes the catch. 26-year-old Jack Leiter, who a couple of years ago showed up on the major league landscape in this ballpark and has changed some since then.
Much more mature here in 2026 than the first time in 2024.
That is a hot fastball to the top of the zone from Leiter to strike out Vierling.
From a right-handed perspective, this is one of the best high fastballs in the game. I think a Wu with Seattle, who has a great one too, but when Leiter gets ahead in the count, he can really bully you with that fastball at the top of the zone or above it.
Here's a pitch over the outer half for a called 3rd strike. Well-placed slider there by Leiter, and it's a 1-2-3 quick. Bottom of the 1st.
Slider getting set to face Green, Torkelson, and Carpenter. 4, 5, and 6 for A.J. Hinch's bunch.
Oh, man. High fastball to the attic. 3 straight strikeouts for Leiter.
Man, he is on right now. It's early in the game, but that 4-seam fastball above the zone.
1-2. Another heater. All-out blitz from Leiter so far. 4 straight strikeouts.
This is spectacular right now. This is number 2 overall pick. This is future ace stuff. This is the best that Leiter's looked all year so far.
Strike 3 called. A curveball that finds the bottom of the zone.
Absolutely disgusting sequences from Jack Leiter.
We're going to have a few of these today. Bullpen day for manager A.J. Hinch.
Brad Herter enters the game. He's the 3rd pitcher for the Tigers.
Strike 3. It's a 2-seamer to the outer 3rd, and Herter strikes out Nimmo.
Step forward, right foot, then lifts the leg. 1-2-2 pitch popped up. Hayu Lee waving his arms to the right of second, makes an adjustment. Wind was messing with it. He hung with it, ended up on the outfield grass 1 step. Nice job.
And the last time a Ranger had 5 strikeouts through 2 innings was Jacob deGrom in May of last year when he struck out 6 through 2 innings, and that was at Comerica Park against the Tigers.
2-2 busts Lee. That fastball has been sizzling tonight.
Boy, call up Kerry Wood and Roger Clemens and Randy Johnson and let them know what's going here on Peacock NBC Sunday Night Baseball.
Well, how about the location too, though? I mean, it's high velocity, but he's putting it right where he wants it.
Swinging a high fly ball to right center, up into the overcast sky. McCutchen to his right. Underneath it, he's got it. And Leiter with another 1-2-3 inning. 9 up and 9 down for the righty.
Tigers are pretty well at 500 in those quote-unquote bullpen pitching chaos games. And, you know, you think about the overall record in the league, Dan, compared to that. To stay afloat when you've had pitching injuries like this has been a bit of a superpower. There's strike three very quickly to the two-time World Series MVP, Corey Seager. Brant Herter mows him down.
Young broke his bat, but flared a single just beyond Lee's reach out into right field his first time up.
This popped up first base side. Spencer Torkelson on the run, and he fades into fair ground and sticks the landing. 2 down. It's the type of day in Michigan where your patio furniture gets knocked into the front yard, and Torkelson lived all of that on that adventure.
It's a really nice play. I thought Josh Young was going to get lucky there and get another hit in this game.
Leiter, with 9 up, 9 down, has only thrown 34 pitches, something that has been a problem at times for Jack. That's pitch efficiency. Has not been a problem here today. And one time through the order, Leiter already with 6 strikeouts. So here's a fly ball out into left. All kinds of time for Duran to get under it. Coming in a bit to his right, and he'll make the catch above the cap to take care of McGonigal for the first down.
2-1 to Veerling. On the ground to second base. Smith, 11 up, 11 down.
Leiter into the windup and the 2-1. And that one is floated into center field. Carter coming on, and he'll get there to make the grab to take care of Keith for the final out in the inning. So it's 12 up and 12 down now for Jack Leiter.
Evan Carter, he's off to a very quiet start. Ground ball up the middle, softly hit, scoop by McGonigal, throws on the run, fine play. Carter runs well. McGonigal had to do everything right, cutting in front of Howyer just to the right of second base.
So the Rangers have men at first and second with 2 outs now for Brandon Nimmo.
A 2-1 pitch on the way, soft ground ball tapped to the mound. Herter will grab it, run to first, hand it off to Spencer Torkelson from about 10 feet away. Nicely done. Nimmo taps to Herter.
12 up, 12 down for Jack Leiter.
Tigers bat in the bottom of the 5th inning, looking actually for their first base runner of the night.
It's ball 4, first base runner for the Tigers tonight.
Sometimes the sledding's tough, but if you get through the deep snow, Dan, sometimes it clears up a little bit. Get to the top of the mountain and you can start going down the hill and score some runs.
Torkelson drills it. Deep left field, it is gone.
It's why you never stop plugging away in your at-bats. No matter how good a guy can be, he's got to continue it. Leadoff walk, 4 pitches, and 1 hanging slider on 0-2 count. Tigers lead 2-0.
He uses the changeup for his 7th strikeout, his 2nd of Carpenter.
Brings up Wenzel Perez.
The 1-1, that ball driven to deep right field. On the move is McCutchen. He dives and he makes the catch. Andrew McCutchen, running hard to his left, makes a diving catch, lands on the grass just before getting to the edge of the track. Terrific play by McCutchen. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He tried to check, but he went around on that slider. Strikes out for the final out in the inning.
Howyer Lee getting the start at second base tonight. Made his MLB debut last month. Grew up in Taiwan. His parents, guys, had never been to the U.S., had never seen him play baseball in person, at least in the last 5 years. For the Tigers, when a player gets called up, they fly the family out. So how you knew this, it was a possibility. His agent had a breakfast arranged. They didn't tell him they were out here yet, though. When Howyer showed up, it was just his agent. He was bummed, not because he doesn't like his agent. He thought mom and dad was going to be there. But eventually they showed up. It was emotional, as you can imagine, as Andrew McCutchen rips one. How often do you see that? Diving catch and then a base hit up the middle. And so I asked Howyer what he had for breakfast. He said he doesn't remember. He was just so caught up in the moment, seeing mom and dad, his fiance there as well. So they were here for his RBI single, guys, on Friday. They're going to be here through the game tomorrow. Really cool that they get to be here and spend this much time together this weekend.
As there's a ground ball to first, it's Torkelson to second. The return pass is there. It's a double play.
Berger at the plate.
Pitch. Swing and a miss, fastball by him. Vanasco, who earned the nickname Ricky Fuzzballs for his ability to throw the heat, with the strikeout on some heats as we go to the bottom of the 6th, 2-0 Tigers.
Jack Leiter has been superb in this game.
As Rogers slices this ball to center, that's down, and it's past the diving Carter. Catchers running on Sunday Night Baseball. Jake Rogers churns the legs into a triple.
infield in for the Rangers. McGonigal, the batter.
Line drive, base hit. The rookie comes through again, and it's 3-0 Detroit.
Just tries to put ball play. Doesn't try to do too much. This kid's going to be special. We're seeing it right here.
We've got one away in the bottom of the 6th. That brings up Cole Keith.
Big chopper forcing Leiter off the mound. And a bare-hand peg is nasty. What a play. Exceptional effort from Leiter.
He was a second baseman in high school and a pitcher, and right there he shows off middle infield skills. Bare hands, falling away from first base. A lot of pitchers throw this one into right field, and he throws Berger a nice strike.
Brings up Ezekiel Duran. Right-handed hitting Duran.
As this is lined down the left field side, and Duran will have extra bases for Texas. It's a one-out double.
Higashioka in there.
2 on, 1 out.
Both guys now in scoring position.
Little piece of it, ground ball first base, and that's picked up fair. It's out number 2. It's run number 1 for Texas, and it's 3-1 in the 7th. So now Brandon Nimmo. Vanasco gets out of the 7th. He strikes Nimmo out.
Big third out.
Jack Leiter's still on the hill after the Rangers put up a run in the top of the 7th.
3-2 to the Tigers first baseman, and he swings through a changeup.
Well, there's the strikeout. It's the 10th for Leiter.
He's 0 for 2. Single could make this a 3-run lead again.
A strikeout here would give Leiter a career high.
On a sinker, it's a ground ball into right field past Smith. A bounder scores run number 4 for the Tigers. His family in attendance watching him in the majors. Hao Yu-Lee drives in a run.
But a nice game for Leiter. He's got to be happy with the way he threw the ball.
He struck out 10.
Right now you got first to third. Kevin McGonigal coming up.
The rookie has driven in a run. It's this one over first base. A super ball into right field is an RBI for McGonigal again, and a long turnaround third for Rogers, and he will try to scramble back. He is.
And McGonigal ends up on second with his second hit of the night.
Tigers not hitting the ball overly hard, but guess what? Right spots, right time.
2 more runners in scoring position.
First pitch swing, Vierling trying to plunk it down. He does. My, oh my. The Tigers add on again.
The Tigers are bleeding and blooping the Rangers to death here in the 7th inning. 2 more runs and a 7-run lead, 7-1 lead.
Oh boy, when it goes good, sometimes it goes real good.
Birch Smith is the relief pitcher for the Tigers, trying to win the World Tag Team Championship in the bullpen tonight. Pumps this into right center field. It falls quickly, and it's caught. Matt Vierling into a barrel roll for out number 2. We have seen some top shelf defense tonight.
Took a nice route right to the baseball, dives and takes it right off the top of the grass.
That's where you just got to go right at a guy. You're up by 6 runs. 9th inning, 2 outs.
Chopper to second. Tigers are now 12-3 at home. They win the series over Texas. Final score in game 3, 7-1.